Have you ever wondered what it takes to build a global empire from a garage? What kind of mindset turns a simple idea into a company that changes how the entire world shops, reads, and lives? Today, we're diving deep into the story of one of the most influential and controversial figures of our time, Jeff Bezos. This isn't just a story about Amazon. It's a masterclass in vision, risk, and relentless ambition. So, grab a seat, because we're about to unpack the journey of the man who saw the future of the internet before almost anyone else. Let us rewind to 1994. Jeff Bezos is a successful vice president at a Wall Street hedge fund. He's got a great job, a stable career, and a bright future. But he sees something else on the horizon, something he calls the everything store. The internet is growing at an astronomical rate, over 2,000% a year, and Bezos has an idea. Selling books online. It sounds simple now, but back then it was a radical concept. People were skeptical. Why would anyone buy a book online when they could just go to a bookstore? But Bezos saw the potential. A physical store could only hold a few thousand titles, but an online store, it could offer millions. So he made a decision that would change his life and the world. He walked away from his high-paying job, packed up his life, and drove across the country to Seattle with his then-wife, Mackenzie. Seattle, because it was a tech hub with a great talent pool, and it was close to a major book distributor. This was a calculated risk, not a blind leap. In his garage, with a handful of employees, Amazon was born. The initial setup was modest, to say the least. They used old doors as desks and packed orders on their hands and knees on a concrete floor. The office had a pot-bellied stove for heat. But from these humble beginnings, Bezos had a grand vision. The company's motto was, "Get big, fast." He knew that in the nascent world of e-commerce, scale was everything. He had to become the biggest player before anyone else could catch up. One of the core principles Bezos instilled from day one was customer obsession. He famously left an empty chair in early meetings to represent the customer, the most important person in the room. Every decision, from website design to shipping policies, was made with the customer's experience in mind. This relentless focus on pleasing the consumer became Amazon's secret weapon. It wasn't just about selling a product. It was about creating the most convenient, frictionless shopping experience possible. But the path wasn't smooth. In the late 90s, the dot-com bubble burst. Hundreds of internet companies went bankrupt. Their dreams evaporating overnight. Amazon's stock price plummeted. Critics and naysayers declared the company was doomed. Take a Amazon.bomb. The pressure was immense. This is where Bezos' long-term thinking truly shone. While others were panicking, he stayed the course. He had always warned his investors that he was building for the long term, even if it meant sacrificing short-term profits. He believed in his vision, and he had the data to back it up. He continued to invest heavily in technology, logistics, and infrastructure, building the foundation for the behemoth we know today. And boy, did it pay off. Amazon not only survived the crash, but emerged stronger. Bezos started expanding beyond books, adding music, electronics, toys, anything and everything. The everything store was becoming a reality. But Bezos wasn't content with just being a retailer. He's a true innovator, constantly looking for the next big thing. Think about it. Amazon Web Services, or AWS. In the early 2000s, Amazon had built this incredible, robust internal infrastructure to run its own massive website. Bezos and his team had a brilliant realization. What if they rented out that computing power to other companies? At the time, it was an unheard of idea, but it revolutionized the tech industry. AWS became the backbone of the modern internet, powering everything from Netflix and Airbnb to government agencies. It's now Amazon's most profitable division, a multi-billion-dollar business that started as an internal solution to an internal problem. This is a classic example of Bezos' ability to see opportunity where others see only operational costs. Then came the Kindle. In 2007, when physical book sales were still strong, Bezos decided to disrupt his own core business. He wanted to make reading so easy and accessible that you could think of a book and start reading it in 60 seconds. The Kindle was a huge risk. It could have cannibalized Amazon's own book sales. But Bezos understood a fundamental rule of business. If you don't disrupt yourself, someone else will. The Kindle changed the publishing industry forever and cemented Amazon's dominance in the book world. Let's talk about the Amazon flywheel, a concept drawn from the business book, Good to Great. It's a simple but powerful idea that explains Amazon's growth strategy. It starts with lower prices, which attracts more customers. More customers mean more sales, which attracts more third-party sellers to the platform. This increases selection and competition, which in turn drives prices down even further. This virtuous cycle creates momentum that is incredibly difficult to stop. It's a self-reinforcing loop of growth, and it is a pure genius. Of course, the story of Jeff Bezos is not without its controversies. There have been serious criticisms regarding workplace conditions in fulfillment centers, the company's impact on small businesses, and its aggressive business tactics. These are important and valid conversations that are part of his complex legacy. He is a figure who inspires both immense admiration for his business acumen and significant concern for his impact on society. In 2021, Bezos stepped down as CEO of Amazon to focus on other ventures, most notably his space exploration company, Blue Origin. Just like he saw the future in e-commerce, he now sees it in the stars. His motto for Blue Origin is Gratitude Ferocitor, which means step by step, ferociously. It perfectly encapsulates his approach. Methodical, deliberate, yet fiercely ambitious. He's competing with Elon Musk's SpaceX in a new race for the cosmos, driven by a vision of humanity expanding beyond Earth. So, what can we learn from Jeff Bezos? First, the power of long-term vision. Don't get caught up in short-term fluctuations. Play the long game. Second, customer obsession. Make your customer the center of your universe, and you will build loyalty that lasts. Third, be willing to invent and pioneer. Don't be afraid to enter new territories and disrupt your own business model. And finally, make high-velocity decisions. Bezos is famous for his disagree and commit philosophy, encouraging debate, but demanding action once a decision is made. The story of Jeff Bezos is more than just a biography. It's a blueprint for audacious thinking. From a garage in Seattle to the edge of space, his journey is a powerful testament to the impact one person's vision can have on the world. It's a story of relentless innovation, calculated risks, and an unwavering belief in the future. What do you think is the most important lesson from Bezos' career? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. We have so many more incredible stories to share with you. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.